All right, guys, we're here. Extremely rare. First of all, we got a very, very special guest here from very far away. At least, depending on where you live at. But for me, first of all, too, Rad Inflamed. Appreciate Inflamed for letting us use the spot, you know what
Shout
I'm
out
saying?
playing, shout out box, man.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Just wanna let's just get right into it. This person is a very you probably seen him a lot. This man's face is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? At least for a very long time. You know what I mean? He's done a lot of stuff, been in a lot of places, a lot of music, a lot of legendary things. You know what I mean? Especially from all the way out here where a lot of people still be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You've been everywhere. Introduce yourself.
My name Dash, man. J$H, man. You know what I mean? Niggas see my niggas know, man. You know what I mean? No, nobody else got my face, man. You know?
Nah, especially with this little like the screw, like that shit is it is such a defined like tattoo as well.
I need to trademark that shit.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. Pretty
Got
much,
an
man.
ashtray? Or I will violate ashtray all over your table and
I
all
mean,
that.
that's really what they
All
be
right, that's
using
what
it
we
for.
doing here? All right, cool.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Nah, they usually have like a plexiglass over this shit, and that's usually what they be using to ash on
Shit's
it.
all right.
You know what I mean? But anyway, that's what it kind of get into it. First of all, appreciate you for coming on here. You know what I mean? Especially such short notice, such short time. You know what I mean? You know,
It's all good, man. Pleasure having me, man. Thank you, man.
nah, man. But I mean, I would have definitely just jump right into it, kind of getting like your, kind of the background where you're from and everything of that nature for, for whoever in the world might not know who you are, which is a small few, but
Shit, you know, my name Dash. I'm from Jersey. You feel me? I've been doing this rap shit for a long time. You know what I mean? Like all these niggas done look for me, a tore page out my book. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? My name up there with the rest of the niggas y'all call great. You feel me?
nah, definitely. And that's why I be trying to get niggas to understand too. I mean, shit. The line is shit from just the start. You know what I'm saying? Is crazy with with the DB172 shit all the way up to shit where you are now. You
Word.
know what I'm saying? And I think it's it's very honorable just to see how you carry yourself too. You know what I mean? Like it's understanding. But I
Thank you,
also
man.
wanna so but what part of the world are you from?
I'm from Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. I'm from the east side, bro. Like my mom, my dad.
Yeah, yeah, like you just go all the way back.
I'ma come clean, like I'm all origins in one, my nigga. You know what I mean? Niggas can't even know. Like I might just be where you from. You feel me? And you don't know. You know what I mean? Every race combined in one man. You feel me? Like that. Real talk.
No, I hear you. And I mean, that's exactly the answer that I was hoping to get. You know what I mean? But I also want to talk about too, like, is what kind of was like growing up in New Jersey. You know what I mean? For someone that's never been out that way.
I mean, you know what I mean? It's it's trouble if you want to find it. It's school. It's friends. It's bitches. It's you know what I mean. It's regular. It's just
Yeah.
it's home. You know what I mean. I love it and I hate it. It's Jersey.
No, I mean, great, great. The bitches part is crazy, but but I think too, like,
Bitches everywhere.
true statement. No matter where you look, you know what I'm saying. You throw a fucking rock, you hit seven of them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I think at the same time too, like, I also want to get into like just the music side too. Like, I want to kind of jump into that early because I mean, again, like being from all the way out here, especially starting young, there's not a lot of people that listen to a lot of New York artists. You don't get that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like even though we don't have any West Coast artists here, you don't get a lot of niggas that listen to people from over there.
Mm.
But I wanna start too. I mean, because you started off with a very classic sound. But I mean, I kind of want to talk about the Caveman Files too, and kind of work
Okay.
our way. Because I mean, I know you made some beats on that too, and I don't know if
Yeah.
kind of talk about that. 'Cause-
That really just came from the nigga, the dude I made it with, Sean O'Connell. Shout out my man Sean. Yo, that nigga's like an instrumental guy. You feel me? Like he knows how to play every instrument. So he was more helping me make the beats with that shit. Like you know what I mean? Like if he figured out how to work a program, how to work a machine, show me, and that's how the whole Caveman File shit came about.
That's kind of. I mean, and do you still kind of do it now, or you just
Mm.
strictly just letting niggas make
I'm
shit
gonna
for
be
you?
honest with you. I haven't made no beats. It'll log top. It'll log top.
Nothing on the horizon. You wouldn't feel like doing
I
it. It's
mean,
just
who knows? You know what I mean? It could happen. You know what I mean? I work closely with the producers
yeah,
I do work with. I don't like niggas just emailing me a bunch of shit. I really don't like using my email when it comes to music, but you
yeah.
know.
No, I mean, especially with all the leaks and shit like that too. You know,
Not even that shit. It's just, you know what I mean? You don't know who you working with through the email. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Rap
exactly.
shit is weird. It's murky waters.
No, I mean, no, exactly. And I mean, I think it's just it's especially if all your tapes that you've done are very work close like that, because especially same thing with the visuals. Like I feel like you're not one of the people that get a lot of credit for how your visuals look. Like they're very you know what I'm saying? Like they're very well put together. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you, man. I appreciate that. I just try to stand apart. You know what I mean? It's an originality thing with me, at least. I like to not do nothing I've seen before. I like to try to do some shit that what I mean. I might not even thought of before. That's why I try to work with different people as well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
'Cause it might not come from my brain. It might come from the next person's brain.
no, exactly. And I mean, because you had like, and just to like kind of give like an example, like the grade A video. That shit is fucking ridiculous. You know what I mean? Like as far as just the beginning of it. Like, and I mean, I do video and things like that too. So I mean, it's important. You know what I mean, for the shit that I see. But I mean, it's just I don't know how closely you are working with that either. Like,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really work too closely. I let directors do their job. I let editors do their job. You know what I mean? It's just me. I take care of the music part.
you take care of your part of the deal.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But I mean, sad to too. So like, you had just dropped the album. It's Uncle John, right?
Yeah, Uncle
Yeah,
John. Yeah,
yeah,
shout out Uncle John. That's my guy right there.
exactly. Like this one, I mean, the growth in the lyricism and stuff like that in the beats is retarded.
Thank you, bro.
Like it's stupid.
Thank you,
Like, you know what I
man.
mean? And I want to know too, like how, especially the beat selection. Like,
Um, that the whole last project Between the Lines that I dropped in February is produced by a dude named Sonny Jim from out London. You know what I mean? And me and him have a little bit of history. We worked prior in previous years, but he was sending me some packs over the time that I was finishing up Beta and shit. And pardon me, I was finishing up Honey Sweet in the Blood. And we started working, and it wasn't supposed to be an album, but slowly but surely it turned into one. You know what I mean? It's fucking classic.
no, because the shit is very. I mean, I think it. I mean, that's probably. I mean, I can say it's probably like the best word that you got. As
Thank you,
far
man.
as far as
Thank you. I
lyrical
feel like
wise.
it's my best work, but I feel like that every time I drop some new shit. But I feel like Between the Lines my best work to date, for real. It's
Nah,
definitely my favorite child right now, for sure.
no, I mean it's even like just sonically it sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the beat selection is great. The cadences and things of it are very put together. You know what I mean? And you win a couple different angles because I mean you're always kind of known for, at least Tribe was looking for, is being very descriptive and stuff like that. I mean you can say lyrical, but let's kind of deep
Yeah.
dive into it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just think between that and then because even like Beta was very different too. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? And I want to kind of get into exactly like your kind of process with these type of things.
My process for all my albums have been different. You know what I mean? Like my process for Between the Lines is different from my process from Honey Sweet in the Blood, which was different from my process for 17 More Minutes, which is different from my process with Beta, which is you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's just where I'm at in life is just going to depend on my work, how I'm working it. You know what I mean? So this one came together kind of fast. You know what I mean?
No, I mean, I mean, shit. Because even with like, like you can say like all the way like devices, because that's when everybody, your shit was on Dat Piff. I remember that shit was like on the
Shout
front
out
page
that
of
Piff.
Dat Piff. No cap, but and I mean, even with that, like the kind of experimental kind of way that you went towards the boom bap kind of, however you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? Thing is a turn, and I mean, you've grown on that since. And I mean, it's kind of like a psychedelic kind of thing. You know what I mean?
I feel like that's where my core fan base lies. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like they want to hear me talk my shit. Like I make a lot of different type of music with a lot of different type of people that have a lot of different type of sounds. But I know what my core fan base want to hear. I know what to feed them. You know what I
No.
mean? It's like somebody come to a restaurant, they come to a restaurant for something. That restaurant might have great other shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's that one dish that they
That's
come there for that they know it's not gonna miss for nothing. You know what I mean? That's what
no.
I provide for motherfuckers. To the point where niggas be coming to try to come peel out my cookbook. You know what I mean? Like for real.
But what can you expect? I mean, shit. When you've been around for ever, you know what I'm saying? It's you've stood the test of time.
And I'm gonna stay around.
You should. You know what I mean? And I hope so. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
man.
it's just even coming from like your background with the with features and things of that nature, and you the most working with a motherfucker on earth. Like you got the kind of the craziest little link ups here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like they didn't even know you had something with Shoreline Mafia.
I got a lot of songs with a lot of people, man. You know what I mean?
Been in a lot of rooms.
Yeah, I've been in a lot of rooms. I've been lucky enough to, you know what I mean, share the mic with a lot of ill niggas too. You know what I mean? That helped me sharpen my pen. You know what I mean? So I'm thankful for that. But
And I
I
mean,
always stand out.
no, I mean, no, exactly. And I mean, even with like, I do want to talk about kind of like how you got, tied up with the usual suspects, it's Mac and rest in peace and people like that. I do want to.
That all came from the music, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? We became friends after that, but that shit all really came from the music. You know what I mean? Like I had a few friendships leading into me really taking it seriously, but after I had moved out here and stayed out here for a few years, I developed relationships with people by making music with them, and we got to know each other after that. But it was never no, I'm gonna send you this and you send me that shit. Niggas would be spending time together to where we got to know who we was working with. You know what I mean?
You think that's dead now?
Um, I don't know if it's dead because I still meet artists that I fuck with. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if it's just common. I don't know if it's what people will go to before they work with a nigga. You know what I mean?
Like, I mean, I was
It ain't the easier way. You know what I mean?
no, I hear you, and I mean, I had a similar question for not a similar question, but like a similar idea, like people that charge for features, like, you know what I mean, like, and then like it's a money thing, like
I
which
charge for features too though, but I'm only taking crypto right now.
oh word,
Real talk.
you're
A nigga can come get a feature, but I need like 2 Ethereum or like a half of Bitcoin. Like real talk.
nah, so you're in the crypto like that, like it's
I mean, I'm just that's what I'm accepting for payment on raps right now. You
mm,
feel me? I'm not really taking nothing else. You know what I mean?
I mean it's shit. I mean, especially the way shit is going nowadays, like crypto's the
I mean, crypto's fucking falling. You know what I mean? It's a
mm,
good time to get in though. You know what I mean? What falls will rise. But that's a whole nother thing.
yeah, it's new. You know what I'm saying too. It's like not the whole world got faith in it, so it's bound to kind of topple a little
The
bit here
whole
and there.
world don't got faith in nothing
I mean, no, for real. I mean, especially niggas is trying to sanction
except
it
for their
like crazy.
iPhone.
I mean, what they can see. You know what I mean? It's one of those. But I mean too, but like I was saying, like no, like as far as like paying for features and shit like that, I mean, is it worth paying I mean, kind of charging for
Oh,
it
I
to
don't
make
know.
it
I haven't paid for a feature. I don't know.
no, not you. Not
Oh,
you. I'm just saying in general for people that like pay for features.
I mean, hell
And
yeah. I mean, for some people, yes, because you know what I mean. I guess you know what I mean. For some people, this rap shit ain't for the artist, for the business. Like now, niggas want to come in here, get their money, and get out, and I respect it too, because just like it's an artist, a business, and if that's the route they want to take to pay a nigga to get the notoriety, to get some leverage, and take the next step, then that's their prerogative. You know what I mean? I just a nigga like me don't do that.
no, I mean
It's
it's
not nothing wrong with it. It's
no,
just
no, no,
not
no,
a
not
nigga like me
knocking it,
don't do
not
that. I'm
knocking
not
it, just
knocking it at all.
yeah.
Never knock another nigga hustle, man.
No, exactly. And I mean, especially if you got the bread like that, just pay, pay for frivolous features, and by all means, go out, go for it.
And there's not even that nigga be able to pay us. Niggas that work day jobs to pay for their futures. You feel me? It's just if niggas got faith in they shit, they go invest in themselves. You feel me? That's really the first step into really thinking your shit is serious is when you're able to invest in yourself.
No, literally. And I mean,
I'm
even
giving mad game right now.
that's what I'm saying. You really talking. I really kind of want
We
to let
gonna
you
get to
talk.
the end of this blunt. We gonna go. You know what I mean? Get to your meat and potatoes. I'm
That-
giving mad juice up right now.
That's what I was saying. I was gonna let you keep going because you let niggas.
Nah,
You
it's
know what I
cool.
mean? Nah, but I mean, it's just imperative. You know what I mean? As far as like, kind of just seeing like that type of idealism, as far as like pay for this feature, I'm gonna get this, woo, woo, woo. And then when shit don't work out, it's like you know what I mean?
You gotta keep going,
You
man.
gotta.
A lot of niggas don't know how to get up when they fall. You know what I mean? Some shit don't work out the way they think it will. Niggas would put the ball down. You feel me? Instead of keep shooting. You know what I mean? But that's the difference between winning and losing. But
No, I mean,
I don't know.
these are the difference between winning and losing. I mean, nah, I hear you, and I mean, you're
I
right.
don't know. I might not be though. Who the fuck knows?
Nah, but I mean, because it's not like a right or wrong thing, but I mean, it depends on you've been one of the people, like I said, you've been
Just
through it.
depends on what you want, man.
Yeah, I mean, but overall we want to last.
Nah, you might want to last. I don't think we as a people do.
Nah, what do you think we want to do?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck the next man want to do. Mankind fucking disappoint, surprise me every day. So, who the fuck knows?
I mean, nah, I mean, I understand. I mean, but even with still, like, I mean, I don't know. This rabbit hole got very deep, but anyway,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's
Let's pull it back. I'm
yeah.
gonna
Let's
come clear. It was
look. I ain't bad, but no, but anyway, moving from the whole feature thing and shit like that. I mean, I also kind of want to talk on too, like, it's your even though okay, to stay on the feature thing because I kind of want to just get this out and then yeah, but not about like niggas paying for feature and shit like that. But I'm saying like you have a very crazy feature list. You know what I mean? Kind of like a, and I'm gonna get destroyed for this, but like a Lil Wayne in a sense. You just kind of popping up on mad nigga shit. And not even mad nigga shit. It's the right people shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
it's not no it's not no fucking like you dig? Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is not your name's not popping up on niggas that don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
It's cause I matter.
True statement.
Real talk.
Nah, I mean, and they're very good verses at that point too. You know what I'm saying? They're really well put together. So I mean, and you can tell you're kind of doing it in a moment as well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You kind of seem like in a moment type person. Is that a right assumption or?
Yeah. But not for that, you gotta have a player to order to execute it. So it's what's up in the moment, you know what I mean? Nigga know what he doing. It's a benefit to the badness.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole time. As long as you don't lose sight of the plot.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
I think that's right there.
Yeah,
You gathered it.
Yeah, nah, that was it. Nah, I'm sure. But I mean too. So even because I don't really want to go far into your childhood because niggas that's beat with a dead horse. I mean, everybody knows. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I do want to say too. I mean, did that as far as you right now, however old you are right now, you know, looking back on that and those times and things of that nature, like what did it kind of how does it kind of affect you now in your mindset? Not
A nigga learn. You know what I mean? It's how you gain experience through perspective. You know what I mean? And you gain perspective through experience. You feel me?
Mhm.
So you know what I mean. So it's just like with experience and all that, I got to know what where I wanted to start moving the pieces on the board and shit. You feel me?
Mm. No, I mean, and I mean, it's just interesting, you know what I mean? Because there's not a lot of people that's ever been in that sheet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm glad to be in it.
No, I mean, definitely, But I also too want to talk about too. You were saying that you was mixing something while you was out here, but
I'm about to drop a double A side with my man KID, the nigga who produced the Honey Sweet of the Blood album.
Mhm.
I'm about to drop a double A side with him in like probably like 2-3 weeks.
and I wanna. What's it called?
It's called double A side. It's I think volume 7 or volume 8. I don't know. It's one of the two though.
And I want to talk about that too because you're the only nigga on earth that's ever done that. Besides, isn't it a rock
It's
thing?
like some rock album
Yeah.
shit that they used to do. But yeah, nah, the double A side shit is definitely. I was doing that first. I'm still doing it. I'm about to, you know what I mean? The next one's gonna be on some different shit though. And I'm gonna drop some new shit with my man Al Davino too.
Mhm.
But like, don't worry, bro. Like I'm about to. I'm not about to lighten up no time soon. Like you know what I mean? I'm glad niggas is seeing my face when I'm being like, oh, what's this nigga doing around? Like
Mhm.
I'm here to take the money. You know what I mean?
Nah, and I mean, I think I kind of want to just talk about like the double A side shit because like you say, yeah, you only nigga doing it, but every tape has been different. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember when you dropped the first one. You know what I mean? And then the
Now we on
second,
number 8.
yeah, you know what I mean? And it is very selective. I mean, is it something that kind of happens again in the spur of the moment, or is it something that's kind of planned out?
It's just with time, you know what I mean? I decide when I want to put certain things together, you feel me? And now it's time for another double A side.
Mhm.
After that, it's gonna be time for another album. You know, who knows? Y'all niggas might get a movie, a photo book, you know what I mean? A fucking play.
I heard, yeah, because I heard you be taking
A
pictures.
wine, my nigga, a cookbook, you might get everything. I'm gonna come clean them, my nigga. I gotta catch a train in like 10.
Nah, word. You straight, you're trained. Fuck you catch it.
Exactly.
Nah, look. Anyway, just to wrap it up. I mean, I get you. But just wrap it up. I mean, you're that you made it to that point where everything's kind of everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's that you definitely made it there. You're underground regular legend, whatever the fuck you want to call it. You got it. You know what I mean? And I very much appreciate you coming on the show.
Nah, bro, thank you.
You know what I mean? No, man, no problem. This has been Extremely Rare with Dash, guys.
Extremely motherfucking rare, man. Holla at me, HERDA, it's just the dollar, nigga, man. Come find me somewhere.
Yo, laying lunches while discussing my destructive habits. Knew when I flew that bitch in that she would come with baggage. Paris Fashion Week might see me pop out with a different accent. I bet you 10 your bitch is baddish.